Hello, and welcome to the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. My name is LaTonda Williams, and I'm the Title IX Director for the university. You might ask, what is Title IX? Well, Title IX is a federal law that states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subject to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. You, as a student of the university, you're protected under Title IX, as well as our employees and any visitors to our campus. So what does Title IX prohibit? It prohibits sex-based discrimination, sexual harassment, sexual assault, stalking, dating violence, and domestic violence. So let me share with you some examples of sexual harassment. It could be any unwelcome sexual advance. It could be email harassment, text message harassment, sexual exploitation, direct propositions for sex, or any sexually explicit statements, comments, and insults, even if they're in the form of a question or a joke. Now let's talk about consent. Anytime that we're investigating a sexual assault, we have to determine whether or not there was appropriate consent given. So if you ask a person for sex and they say no, then no means no. If there's silence or they don't answer at all, that's still a no. Consent can be given at any time, and it could be withdrawn at any time, but it has to be given prior to the sexual activity. Consent cannot be given if a person is incapacitated due to alcohol or drugs, or if a person is unconscious or asleep. And consent to one form of sexual activity is not consent to another form of sexual activity. Now, we could talk more about consent, but I'm limited on my time today. But there is a video available to you on YouTube called Consent as Simple as Tea. I would ask for you to go and search for that on YouTube and look for the clean version, but it's a really good video on consent. Now let's talk about your rights under Title IX. As a student of the university, you have a right to be free from any type of sex-based discrimination or sexual harassment. You have a right to be informed of our policies and our procedures as it relates to Title IX, and that is available on our Title IX website. You have a right to bring forth a complaint in good faith and expect us to investigate promptly and thoroughly. You have a right to supportive measures during the investigative process, and you have a right to be free from retaliation for bringing forth your complaint. You also have a right to be advised of the outcome of the investigation. Now, Title IX requires us as a university to investigate every complaint that we receive. It requires us to stop any type of harassing behavior or eliminate any type of hostile environment, and then to remedy the effects of those by either using supportive measures, maybe in the form of a no contact order or reassignments to housing in your class schedule. We also want to make sure that you know you have access to free counseling and access to the campus police. Now also, Title IX requires us to prevent the reoccurrence of that harassing behavior. Now, if you need to make a report, whether it's for yourself or someone else, then you can do that in several ways. You can contact my office by email, by phone. You can also utilize our online reporting incident form. It allows you to report, and it's anonymous. Now, you as a student, you're not a mandated reporter, but we strongly encourage that you report any type of incidents that may fall under Title IX. But if you are a student worker, meaning that you're a graduate assistant or you're a work study, then you are a mandated reporter, because all of our employees are mandated reporters, with the exception of the licensed healthcare providers in the health services and in the counseling services department. So if you want to talk to someone confidentially, then you will want to go to health services or counseling services. Or you can go to the Title IX website, and there's a list of other agencies that you can contact to speak with them. Now, if you have any questions about the information that was shared today, feel free to contact me at 975-2556, or you can email me at lwwilliams@ualr.edu. And again, welcome to the university.